Guys, we might just be back. That was absolutely wonderful stuff. City back at the top of the league. 4-0 victory away from home at Molineux. And I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing because I've just witnessed something pretty special from a few of those players today. A brace for Erling Haaland, Reijnders and Cherki magic, and a whole lot of reasons to be excited because this was a very different City. Do not mix up last season with this season. There were so many changes there. So many changes for this Manchester City side and how they approached and Guardiola's decisions, the tactics as well on show. This was a different Manchester City football club and it was absolutely thrilling to watch. It truly was, and it wasn't perfect. I just been watching Pep in his interview and he was saying afterwards second half was a little bit sloppy. We got the goals, but we didn't have the control. That will come. It's normal at this stage of the season. But overall, there's a lot to like about that. From a rusty team, one without Rodri, without Vardy, without Foden, so much more to improve. We'll probably add players too. But still, this was a performance of immense quality at times. And I've been quite big on the X Factor missing last season. There's plenty of X Factor in this team. There is talent dripping absolutely everywhere. And more than that, it struck me towards the end of that game just how big and fast this side are. It's full of physical behemoths. If they're not giants, and there's plenty of giants on that pitch, they're lightning quick. It was ridiculous. Some of them are both. Some of them are massive and really fast. Look at Nico Riley. Look at Tijjani and Reijnders. It's so much fun watching these players, and they're really technical as well. They're 6'3", 4'5", doing flicks and tricks and the skills. It's so much fun. So much fun to watch. I'm going to start with Tijjani Reijnders, by the way. I chose him, TG, as we're going to call him. I chose TJ as my potential player of the season. I also chose him as the top goal scorer either side of Haaland, the other side of Haaland, and I think that's going to be absolutely backed up. Reijnders is a majestic player, a man full of ability. He reminds me an awful lot of Gundogan, but if Gundogan was suddenly 6'3", lightning quick, and maybe even a better dribbler and finisher. It's got the dribbling of a young Gundogan, actually. Gundogan when he was at Dortmund, but then he's bigger and maybe a better goal scorer. The assist, the pre-assist for Haaland's goal, when he gets the ball sort of just inside the half on the left-hand side, drifts centrally, glides past a couple of people, then plays a perfectly weighted, dinked through ball to Rico Lewis, who has a wonderful vision to put it across the Haaland. It's just absolutely remarkable stuff. And then more than that, he has the power to get forward and charge into the box. Frank Lampard-esque finishing with his weaker foot from the edge of the area, from an angle into the bottom corner. Just so good, man. Absolutely wonderful stuff. And then the football as well for the other goals as well. Just lovely stuff. The cut back for Haaland, and he started that whole move for Haaland's second as well. Just a pre-assist, assist, and a goal, and he was sort of involved all over the pitch. Special stuff, man. Absolutely special stuff. And then, of course, you've got James Trafford looking so good. It's sort of tinged with sadness for me. If we're going to sign Donnarumma, and Donnarumma's great, I think James Trafford is brilliant. Like I truly believe he's ready. He's got such an aura and presence about him. He dealt with absolutely everything so wonderful today. Look, he's not Edison on the ball, but he's still good on the ball. And he's such a powerful, confident shot stopper. He dominated that area today. Look, Donnarumma's cracking, but what if James Trafford is actually the perfect goalkeeper that we've been waiting for all this time? He wants to be there. He has the presence, the power, the confidence to play with the ball at his feet, and also, dominate that area. Like, James Trafford is a remarkable goalkeeper, and once again, a clean sheet. James Trafford breaks clean sheet records wherever he goes. He did it at Burnley. He did it at Bolton at one point. He's done it for England under 21s. Ridiculously confident. He's just clean sheets follow him around. And a little bit shaky with his distribution, but he didn't give the ball away, to be fair to him. He looked uneasy, but he didn't give it away. And he made the right... He got it right, even if it was touch and go. But then Edison's touch and go, but he just looks calmer, doesn't he? He just looks calmer. Edison's nearly been caught on the line before. He just looks calmer. That's the difference, ultimately. He didn't do anything wrong, technically. So, can we at least wait to see Trafford against good team, not relegation Wolves? I mean, come on, man. Like, most of the games you play in the Premier League are against teams of Wolves quality. You don't play the big games very often. And ultimately, he showed today, in the face of Donnarumma, pressure, essentially, that he wanted that shirt, and you've only got to give him credit. It's his first senior appearance for the club that he loves and wants to be at, and he stepped up today. So yeah, really, really good. Then you've got Cherki coming on with an 18-minute cameo, and I love what Guardiola said after the game as well. Like, the control wasn't there in the second half, but he brought Cherki on for control. He brought number 10 on for control because he's got that David Silva-esque ability, and he really has. And I'm sorry, I'm going to go there, but he gets the ball and he slows it down. That pauser. It is David Silva-esque. It really is. And he give him the ball and he makes things happen, but he keeps the ball and does those little 1-2s. And Guardiola brought him on to control the game. And that's what's wonderful about Cherki. And then 3 minutes later, he scores a goal of that immense quality from the edge of the area. So good, so intelligent, so powerful. And then you got Nico Gonzalez playing the entire game as well. A man that everyone, myself included, maybe, we're all little bitches, man. Like, maybe he just wasn't ready. Maybe Guardiola just really wanted to drill into him the precision and the fine-tuning that comes with a number 6 of Guardiola. Maybe he wanted the experience of Gundogan and Bernardo because he trusted them a little bit more on Kovacic. And actually, he started today and he was really good. He knew where he needed to be. He looked fitter than he did last season, and he was strong in the tackle, kept the ball, and really classy overall. And then you get to who else? Then you get to Aït-Nouri looking composed and solid, not aggressive going forward maybe, but he looked good defensively. Rico Lewis, under speculation for move to Forest, I thought was really smart on the ball, tenacious, lovely assist to get us going. Didn't really lose the ball. He was good. Really nice link up with Oscar Bob. Then we get to Oscar Bob, a majestically talented player. Got his assist today. Dribbled wonderfully. Just Oscar Bob showing the talent that he's got. So exciting, man. Oscar Bob is an absolute shoo-in for that right side slot for me. Incredible work rate, so intuitive, knowing when to trigger that press as well. Oscar Bob has everything: work rate, immense technical ability, an eye for a pass, eye for a goal. Can't get the ball off him. Like Oscar Bob, and he's also academy and home trained. Like, what more can you ask for, man? So good. Bernardo, the much maligned Bernardo, it was absolutely everywhere today. Bernardo Silva didn't really give the ball away at any point. He was so intricate with his passing. He nearly got an assist for Erling Haaland. Led like a captain today. 32 out of his 33 passes, 4 key passes. Countless challenges. The man was snapping into people all over the pitch. And I know it's not a glamorous role, but he did the mature role alongside Reijnders, alongside Nico Gonzalez, and we controlled that midfield. And all this today without Foden, without Vardio, without Rodri. Where does it leave those players? Well, they've got to get back into the team and earn their spots. That's the only thing that I care about. John Stones rolling back the years, being so composed, so elegant. Diaz looking really powerful. Everyone was good. I think Doku had a slightly quieter game. It wasn't terrible by any stretch of the imagination. And then for me, a big narrative here, and this is definitely something I'm going to touch on in the 5 things learned tomorrow. Look at the bench. How many of you, and be honest, looked at that bench and thought, Akanji's coming on, Gundogan's coming on, and who's the other one? Ake's coming on. They're all coming on. Nico O'Reilly came on ahead of Gundogan in midfield. Kusanov came on ahead of Akanji and Ake for John Stones. Then he brought Marmouche, Cherki and Nunes on. This is a rebuild. He brought athletes on. He brought young players on, the ones who are going to take us forward. And don't get me wrong, those players will play minutes if they stay at Manchester City Football Club. But to me, that is a very obvious statement of intent. Like, the players that we wanted to see in the rebuild, they played today. They just played. Nico O'Reilly played as a midfielder. And Kusanov coming on as well, ahead of those experienced treble-winning centre-backs. That, to me, is a really good sign. Like, look, I know Vardio will be ahead of him and Stones will be in Diaz, but I like that, man. And Kusanov, look, eventually I want him to start. But if Kusanov just ends up being rotational and playing lots of football, guys... actual goosebumps, because the rebuild is happening. And what I love about it, once again, it's not perfect, no, and there were still some weak moments, but like, there was so much to like about it. There's so much power and confidence all over the pitch, so much technical ability. This was Manchester City with physicality, and the Mikasa as well to be involved in the squad. Another guy who's about 6 foot and technically great with loads of physicality and skill. Oh, to me, like, we found this mixture of techie street ballers. We've got so much flair and flamboyance. We've got that X factor. we're just surrounded by giants. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking brilliant. And I can't think of a better way to put it. Like, it's just joyous, powerful football. And it could be the evolution of Manchester City. I'll go to the quotes, by the way, because I think it's worth to go to see where we are. Yeah, it's really, really exciting. I'll go to the stats as well. I'll show you. I'll go to the aggregated City Extra. So the stats: 58% possession, 15 shots, 4 shots on target, 3 big chances to their 0. I think the XG was like 2.2 to their 0.4. Yeah, 91% pass accuracy. There we go. Yeah, 2.44 to 4.9. So look, they had a decent XG there, and Trafford made some big saves. A clean sheet for him as well. Nori with the most tackles in the game as well. 88% accuracy with 59 passes. As I was saying, not flamboyant going forward, but he did his job today in a very difficult situation. Reijnders, a goal, assist, 91 pass accuracy, 7 passes into the final third, 2 key passes, 6 touches in their box. 1 successful dribble, what a dribble. Nico Gonzalez completed the most dribbles, say with 3. The most fouled player, won the most duels in 10. 92% pass accuracy and 100% of his dribbles, 90% of his ground duels. That's brilliant. What a step up. Bernardo Silva created the most chances and the most accurate passes. I mean, come on, man. Like, look, this is what we're getting at. So Guardiola, it's almost like he knows what he's doing. It's almost like Guardiola has looked these players in the eyes and stepped up. I've not even mentioned Haaland. I'm so sorry. Erling Haaland as well. 7 goals in 4 opening day games, by the way. Haaland today stepped up like a man who's in his 4th season and absolutely wants to be here and be one of the captains. Look, a tap-in, but the second goal was a great finish, and he was present today and he was powerful. Yeah, brilliant stuff from everyone. And I'm not doubling down and hate for Doku or anything. Don't worry. I thought Doku didn't have his day today, but he was doubled up. Didn't quite work, but he still worked hard. And it was fine. Then you bring on Marmoush, who looks lively, all right? And then you bring on, Kusanov as well, who looked really smart on the ball. And then you've got Nunez as well. Then you've got Nico O'Reilly, Cherki. Cherki, by the way, is just a special footballer, isn't he? It's really exciting, man. Really exciting. Oscar Bob completed the most dribbles. 94% of his 31 passes. 100% of his long balls. It's so good, man. Everywhere you look, there's a positive story. Like, so many positive stories. And obviously, the press is better. Aggressive, hunting in packs. Some of the chances that came from just working really hard. Reijnders, a lovely guy, said it's a really nice start with a goal and assist, especially in the Premier League. It's the thing you've always dreamt about. Starting like this, it can't be better. Working with Guardiola, he said, learning a lot. Of course, you get a new view of how to play football. For me, it's quickly to adapt and try my best to do. But try my best every time. With the intensity and training, the team we have, definitely you'll get better. I want to see some more quotes because I know Guardiola's been talking to Peacock over in America. I can't look forward to those quotes coming out. Yeah, just very exciting stuff, man. Like, lots of reasons to be optimistic. By the way, 600 people watching this and just 100 likes. Let's get to 300 likes. It'd be massively appreciated. Hugely appreciated. And let's get the subscribers up. Can I get to 76,000? It'd be hugely appreciated. I'm going to be doing so many videos this season, of course. And I've got a feeling we're going to witness a joyous, electric, youthful Manchester City side. And I want to bring up the side that played. Of course, this was the team today. And I look at the bench as well, like young lads there. Trafford, Lewis, Nico, Bob, Reijnders, Doku, Nori, Haaland, all pretty young, man. All reasonably young. And then you look at the bench as well today. Kusanov coming on, as I was saying, is a big deal. Ortega, Akanji, Gundogan and Ake, the old guys, they all stayed on the bench today. We brought on Cherki, Marmoush, O'Reilly, Nunez, Kusanov. It's really, really exciting, man. And we did look more comfortable defensively. Of course, there was a couple of good crosses on the transition, all that kind of stuff. There was a couple of difficult moments, but ultimately, I think we defended pretty well. We will get better. And look, yeah, Reijnders' hunger is massive. And look around now. Look at the Premier League table, and we're top of the table, and that is lovely to see, isn't it? We're top of the table, back where we belong, and hopefully we'll stay there. Oh, excuse me. I am knackered today, guys. I'm absolutely knackered. Did Sunderland win today? Oh, no way, man. Can I just text a mate? Mate's a Sunderland fan. I'm going to text him a picture because I don't... Basically, I've met a new mate who's a dad mate. And I need to text him this. Look at that, man. I need to... That look at us, how do we get there meme. I need to send it to him. What is it? Is it look at us? I need to text my mate. It's the Paul Rudd one, isn't it? Lovely stuff. Buzzing for it. Anyway, 3-0 Sunderland. I didn't really listen to commentators, thankfully. Yeah, very exciting stuff. Hello, you alright?
Nope.
No, Ruben's up, so I've got to take my son onto the video again, guys. So if you're watching, my son is with me here because
It's been ages.
because
He's knackered as well, Cass. So
there we go. I've got to carry my son here because my other son's woken up and Nicola can't put him back to bed without me, so I'm gonna have to carry my son here like this. Here we go, mate. But son off the camera. But that was an ultimate, a professional team experience. It's performance today. Bit dishevelled there. Apologies. Like my Nicola has to put the little man to bed downstairs because he's woken up. So I've got the other little man here in my arms. Little Cassie. Apologies, it's the best you can do. But that was a performance full of composure, full of brilliance. It'll get better as well. I think they'll tighten up. You had Rodri to that team, by the way. Rodri, it's ridiculous. Rodri's got so much ability, man. Absolutely so much. Then imagine Rodri, Reijnders, Cherki midfield. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Then imagine you add to that, Kusanov getting to the team. You had Vardiol to the team. I've got another son, a little Cassian. He's beautiful. He's a little mini me. Ruben's a mini Nicola, and he's a mini me. Hello, little man. Love you, mate. I know, yeah. Yeah. And then you've got a City side full of endeavour, full of skill, full of work rate. You've got, is he right back? He will be. He's a good dribbler. He's actually not a good dribbler yet. He'll get there. He's watching us. He's beautiful. He's genuinely beautiful. Everyone thinks their kid's beautiful, but he's actually beautiful. He's the cutest little boy, man. He's got the most perfect little face. But I'm delighted. I'll see if there's any more Guardiola quotes. I'm a little bit distracted since he's come here. Lost my train of thought a tiny bit. But ultimately, that was a performance full of power and conviction and no little skill. Guardiola said many things I liked versus Wolves. Second half was a little bit better. He said the opposite. Surely that's not right, because he said could have been better in the second half. We put this in on transitions. We have incredible pace with Tijjani, Reijnders, Oscar and Erling Haaland and Mamouche at the end. We have good pace. It's a weapon we want to use this season and regain the ball and attack quicker. Absolutely. He said the club always makes good signings. I never find a player that is not good in the Premier League, not just Man City, never. You're a football player playing in the Premier League is because you are good. Exactly right. If you're playing in the Premier League, you're a good footballer. And I think the pace that we showed in the transitions is so good, man. We've gone from the slowest team to now an electric team with elite level talent going forward, and it's absolutely a reason to be telling. And it is genuinely telling that Gundogan wasn't brought on. I was guaranteed Gundogan was going to come on. He did bring on a Kanji, and he didn't bring on those two players that we need to move someone on. By the way, we need to move someone on. In terms of homegrown, I think he's telling those two players, Gundogan and Kanji, they can go there. Generally, he's saying you can go if you want to. I really believe that. And that's obviously fine. But because we want the young lads, and Kanji isn't the future. Kusanov is. Gundogan isn't the future. Nico Riley, Nico G, and Tijjani Reijnders is. I think you can read into that. It's a statement, absolutely a statement. And Kusanov deserves it, by the way, absolutely. I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing. That was so much fun. Absolutely so much fun. There was a story being told there. And, once again, by the way, you got Trafford as well, being great. I am a little bit gutted, man. Donnarumma's fantastic, but I truly believe we're going to have to change how we play when Donnarumma comes in if he does, because Donnarumma cannot play with the ball. I know Trafford isn't incredible with the ball, but he's decent with the ball. And Donnarumma is... we're going to have to change how we play. And watching that today, I don't want to see a mass change. Whereas Trafford is he's 8 out of 10 with the ball at his feet. Ederson's 10 out of 10. But he's an 8, 9 out of 10 shot stopper. Really good, man. And I think we probably got the most well-rounded keeper we probably could get right now. So, we're going to give it up. Which is a shame. And by the way, Cherki is more talented than Wirtz. I'm putting it out there. Shoot me if you want to, man. I'm saying that with conviction. I think Cherki and Reijnders looks better than Wirtz, by the way. Jesus Christ. No, Wirtz is brilliant, but I think in terms of pure X factor, I think those two might have more. I'm not even kidding. I think they might do. Cherki is ridiculous. This little man is getting very tired. I'm going to leave the video here because I don't have much more to say, and obviously I'm sort of in a family situation here. But I'm buzzing, guys. That was a really, really good performance, and I'll see you tomorrow for 5 Things Zone. I'll go live tomorrow morning. For now, I love you all loads. In a bit, bye-bye. Subscribe for Cass, by the way. Subscribe for Ruben. Subscribe for the family. I'm out here making videos. Got anything to say, Cass? I'll show you this little guy a little bit higher, by the way. I'll go up in the chair a little bit. One sec. There's a little man. Look at him. He's beautiful, aren't you, mate? Let me turn you around this way. I'm just chatting to you now about my son now, actually. And there we go. Hello, little man. You okay? Yeah. Look at you. What are you going to say? I know. You going to say anything? This is just me talking to my son now on the video. He's like, to get you to subscribe. Are you going to leave? What? Oh, no, you're tired, aren't you? Okay, he's tired. Yeah. What is it? Pretty little face, eh? It's just literally a mini me, that. It's ridiculous. Right, love you all loads. Bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Ending. Done.